Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Tammy and I will be talking about the best place to live here in the Philippines. Obviously, I'm here living in the Philippines and I will be discussing places for everyone who might be interested in moving in the country and or maybe doing business here. So, yeah, we are one of the country here in the Southeast Asia who has the nicest beach. Okay, so for those who doesn't know, like we have the Boracay, the Palawan, the Amanpulo, and there's a lot more beaches here that you can go, especially those people who loves to go in a beach. So I invite you to come here and try our beach because it's very nice. Now, if you love tropical country, then I believe here is where you belong. Nice and friendly people, well, hospitable is the best term for the Filipinos. They are loving, helpful as well. Now, if you plan to do business here, why not? Philippines is the best target market here in Southeast Asia. Other than consumers are a lot like millions, the behavior of the people when it comes to shopping, whether it is online or in brick or mortar store or in physical store, especially when it comes to sales item, people tend to splurge on items that are very discounted. This is during maybe payday sale or double digits days like 11/11, which is actually near. So yeah, everyone is adding items to their cart, and on the day itself, it's time to check out. So yeah, there's a lot of people loves to shop here, especially sale items. So yeah, so let me talk about first the business and life here in the Philippines. So what are the businesses you can offer here? Just like to mention that the top products that I think Filipinos are definitely fond of course, the electronics or accessories, electronic accessories. Filipino will usually buy this thing, especially when it's cheap. Other would be baby items. Yes, it can be toys, books, or any baby clothing. Other one is, of course, the makeup or skincare. Who doesn't want to have a glass skin like the Koreans, right? Filipinos are vain too. They love to look beautiful as well. So these are the top products I think you can try bringing it here if you plan to move here. Anyway, so let's talk about the best place to live here in the Philippines. Those who are planning to come here and settle um, and don't have any idea where to live, then I'm going to talk which I think the best place for you and why. Okay, so I will mention a few and those tops only. If the one I mentioned is not in your choice, then I suggest you do a research on that before you considering moving in that area. But I'm pretty sure it's a nice place. So okay, are you planning to find a job? Then I would suggest to find in these places, like in Ortigas. In Ortigas, you can find different jobs here. Cost living wise is not high. Ortigas is a place where there is a lot of hangout places after work. Yes. Um, a lot of restaurants, international restaurants. What else? There's a lot of jobs that you can find here. Um, um, whether you want to be a manager or a call center agent or simply some office jobs. Yes, there's a lot of work you can find there in Ortigas. And it's a nice place as well. You can meet a lot of friends and some expats too. And the cost of living wise is not high. Yes, because of the place, maybe it's just a normal place for office people. I mean, or normal place for people who works in the office. And yeah, I definitely suggest you can try that place. Try to find a job in that place too. Okay, so another one is in Parañaque. It's a city, a Parañaque city. It's a nice place too. But it's a little far from the Ortigas, the one I mentioned earlier. And actually, it's developing. The place is big. The Parañaque is big, and it's still developing. There's a lot of new buildings for offices, and few people, but it's still here in Metro Manila. It's a nice place to live in because everything is, it's not crowded, unlike in the center of Metro Manila. Parañaque is not crowded. You can stay there. It's very calm. It's actually near in the Manila Bay. So you can have a walk there, you can go jogging. You have a fresh air, and you can do some exercise there. It's actually lovely. It's a lovely place. That place is very nice. And if you love pets, you can bring your pets there, have a walk. And cost of living wise, it's not high as well because it's still developing. But I think a couple of years after this year, or maybe in a future, a couple of years, near future, I think it will get higher because the places is very booming. I mean, developing. And casino is also located there, and the airport. What else? Yeah, it's near in the airport. So yeah, if you are traveling every now and then I think it's a best place for you. mm, what else? Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. That's a nice thing about the place, the Parañaque. And again, it is a little far from the center of the Metro Manila, but it's okay. And then another one is the Bonifacio Global City, which we call BGC. Most expats are working here. Yeah, most expats are working here, and it is also nice to live here. It's very high end. This place is very high end. Many artists are also living in this place. However, of course, the cost of living here is high compared to the two other to the first two other I mentioned. You know, the when you live in a condo there, I don't it well, for me, I think it's really expensive. Well, that's for me. Yeah, it's around maybe 100,000 pesos, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, the cost of living there is very high, but many expats. So yeah, and what else? There's a lot of places you can hang out there. Shopping center. Hmm. Yeah, if you love football, then they have a football place there. If you have children or kids, then international schools are located there, since there are a lot of expats there. So yeah, I suggest to consider this place. So yeah, these three I mentioned are based in Metro Manila. Okay, well, in the province, far away in the province, I suggest the Cebu City, a couple of hours away from the Manila by airplane. This place is nice as well. Many expats, and cost of living wise is okay because I think it's just a province. You can also try in Pampanga. This is a province but gradually developing, so I think it is still cheaper now. And when you settled here, I think after a couple of years, house and lot prices will become more expensive. So I think it is better to invest now. And yeah, same as well in Tagaytay. This place is one of the tourist spots. especially when it's December, because it is very cold. And a tropical country that is very hot, people loves to go to cold places like this. So yeah, Pampanga cost of living is not high. The Tagaytay is not high. The Cebu as well. And these places are very, very nice. Like, it's very calm, especially the Cebu City. And, you can do a lot of things. And I think Cebu City has a lot of expats as well. And for the Pampanga and Tagaytay, I think it's just a few. So there. Here are the top places I suggest you consider when planning in moving in the Philippines or maybe working in the Philippines. However, again, if your choice of country is not in the list that I mentioned, then I suggest you do your research before considering in moving in that place. Okay? And yeah, I hope you learned something, and I hope you visit the country soon because economy is already open. The Philippines is already welcoming everyone here. And that's it. And I hope you enjoy. Bye.